Hey, what's up, YouTube? You already know it's AllCityLiveTV, and thank you for tuning in. All right, listen, guys. I was gonna do a video about badges to kind of get some views in before the end of the year, and I figured, hey, I cannot. One thing I want to uphold doing this YouTube stuff, one thing that I want to maintain is my principles, my level of integrity and sincerity. I want to maintain that and bring that into 2020. So I said, I cannot end the year with this idea or concept that most creators have in their mind, just bang out views and not maintain and stay in touch with their community. And I kind of wanted to make this video to stay in touch with you guys. My experience here on YouTube has been just a roller coaster of emotions, trials and tribulations, and I enjoy basketball. I grew up playing basketball, so to live vicariously through a video game and allow me the room to kind of still maintain a certain level of IQ in basketball and coaching and whatnot, it allowed me that opportunity, and I'm forever grateful for that opportunity. So I wanted to say also to the 2K community, man, when I streamed for about a good 2 years, and shout out to everyone who was holding it down with me through these streams where we would have like 4 or 5 people consistently day in day out in the stream just showing love, or we'll have a few drop by here and there. And I want to say the ride that I have taken and how 2K20 has allowed me an opportunity to kind of be expressive and spread my wings, as a matter of speaking. So I want to say thank you guys for that. People say that the 2K20 or the 2K community is toxic, and I want to say to you guys, it's your approach. If you approach the game, or if you approach any community with toxicity, you're gonna get that in return. It's all a matter on your approach, and this is in all walks of life. How you approach things is what you receive in return. So if you walk in negativity, you're gonna receive that. If you walk in positive vibes, good vibes, I promise you'll get that in return. So the reason why I'm mentioning that is because although we went through about 2 years of live streaming on this channel, we received a good amount of toxicity, and I was in a different mind state during that time. And you gotta allow yourself room to see your own growth. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that sinks into people that are watching this video. If you're still here, I appreciate you for hearing me out and how we're wrapping up the 2019 year here at AllCityLiveTV is to kind of say, hey, we want to walk differently in 2020. You gotta allow yourself room to grow. You gotta allow yourself the time to see your growth, your internal growth, your core, building up your core. You feel me? So the reason why I'm bringing this up is because so many people said the 2K20 or the 2K community was toxic, and I experienced that for a good amount of 2 years. I experienced the high level of toxicity, but I was in a different mind state, and I would entertain that toxicity and respond back in certain ways. And although I'm human, you'll still see me react to certain things that may trigger me, because when I was young and dumb, like a lot of you folks out there, I used to be getting into arguments, IRL arguments left and right, wanting to punch somebody in the face or take it even further than that. But you gotta allowed me room to grow, to see how I would just be triggered, or how another human being could kind of change what's going on in my life. Is something that, if you're young and dumb out there, you don't want to allow to happen, because you could easily spiral downward. And as soon as one thing happens negative, you'll continue to spiral downward. So you want to make sure that you kind of stop that spiral downward and flip it on its head and start spiraling upward. You know what I mean? Like, or shoot straight up. And that's what we're trying to do here at All City Live. As you can see in my eyes, I speak real talk, and I speak from experience, man. There's almost nothing that I haven't experienced. I grew up in New York City. Grew up in the worst neighborhood, and I also lived in some of the worst neighborhoods in New York City, and I've always walked in a particular way where you know, I was always confident in who I was, and you maintain a certain level of principles in how you walk, and you'll be good out there. But it's difficult sometimes for a lot of you folks out there who are easily triggered. You got to understand that anger is a temporary emotion, and I don't want to jump off into the reason why I'm bringing this up is because you got to take 2020 and say, I'm gonna walk differently in 2020. You feel me? I'm gonna move differently, and hold that, a feather in your cap, hold that, and say, hey, you know what, I'm gonna do this in 2020. And what we intend to do here at All City Live TV in 2020 is all positive vibes going forward, positive vibes, because our walk is with God. So if you walking with God, you walking in his likeness, or you want to move a particular way, trust me, everything is gonna fall in line. All you got to do is believe and say, I'm gonna make this transition toward moving how I want to move and accomplishing what I want to accomplish in 2020. So it makes me happy to see that although Pretty Boy Fredo just released a video saying that he kind of left the 2K community because of the high level of toxicity that was in 2K, that was in the 2K community, and he found himself moving differently. And what I'm saying is, you never allow another man to influence how you take your path in life, or how you walk your path in life. You got to take ownership of that. Because there's always going to be other men that, or there's always going to be other people that want to disrupt your path, or disrupt your path to greatness, for that matter. So and it's it's every man's learning experience, and this is real talk. Every man got to walk his path a certain way, and like I said, people want to say that the 2K community is toxic, but we haven't seen that. And that's what I wanted this video to get to that point. It's like, since we started uploading and promoting positive vibes and pushing positive vibes, pay it forward type of vibes, we've received so many angels coming to our channel, man. So many great things have happened. Just this past week alone, coming into the new year, we've given away up to well over 2 million in VC. And that makes people feel happy. People feel happy about that, to receive. And it makes people feel happy to give selflessly. So to watch things like that happen is something I say, you know what? This community is amazing. Not to mention, the comments that you guys leave, the highly encouraging words that you guys come on my channel and tell me, say how much you appreciate what I'm doing here. It keeps me pushing forward. I know a good portion of it has to do with me in general, but I wouldn't be me without the support of you guys and how I present myself. Because this could have easily went another way if I didn't have my own personal internal growth and the help from you guys to kind of build me up into this content creator that I'm becoming here on YouTube. Things could have gone totally different. I could have continued to entertain negative comments. I could have continued to entertain negativity in itself. But I said, nah. Since I started this channel, we've been preaching family. And I said, we're going to build this family. That's how I grew up. My friends were a good portion of my family. And I wanted to make sure that whatever community that I helped build, it was gonna be along those same lines. We family, we help each other through thick and thin, and we grow, and that's grow internally and outwardly, prosperity, things like that. So I wanted to say, although people say, like Pretty Boy Fredo just said, he left the community because of its high level of toxicity. Sure, there's toxic people everywhere in this world. Everywhere you go, you're gonna run into somebody trying to disrupt your path to greatness. You're gonna run into it, I promise you. But it's how you react to that disruption. It's whether or not you allow that level of disruption to kind of stall your path toward greatness, and that's something that we're not gonna allow here. And not to mention, it's not even necessary, because we're receiving the majority of everything that we receive from you guys is positivity, is encouragement, and that's what we need to keep pushing. Let's keep pushing that pay it forward mentality, positivity, because we going into 2020, we're gonna go into 2020 strong. We're gonna go into 2020 together, and I want to say to you guys, thank you for all your help, your support. We're pulling up on 12,000 subscribers, and that's a huge deal because we're almost 2,000 past our goal, and we wanted to hit 10,000 by the end of the year. We're pulling up on 12,000, and to me that's amazing. That's like, because you know, some of these videos that I'm dropping is really just me talking, dropping gems, things that I've known from my experience playing 2K. So to see, you know, you guys support that is just amazing to me, and I can't be any more grateful to the 2K community, because the 2K community is absolutely amazing, and I appreciate how you guys embraced me and took me in. So we're gonna do our best to give back to you guys. Come 2020, we're gonna do our best to give you everything that you deserve in a content creator, everything that you deserve in a community-based environment. If you're not familiar with our channel, please consider subscribing to our channel, because we're still definitely trying to grow in 2020, and also consider joining our Discord. The links will be in the description below. I appreciate you guys hearing me out. Remember, we're going into 2020 strong, and I'm not just talking about All City Live TV. I mean, I'm talking about anybody who's watching this video. You make sure you go into 2020 strong. You want to walk a new path of positivity. You want to walk a new path of what you give out is what you're going to get in return. Just keep that in mind as you're walking your path, as you maintain your principles. Keep that in mind. Say, hey, you know what? I got no room in my life for negativity. I'm only walking in positivity, because that's what I give out is what I want to receive in return. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll catch you on the next one.